We up and I'm feeling like a new me. Stacking new sets, some new E. NFTs, all of them you need. Back in my zone like 2-3. All time high, hit a new peak. Let's go. Homie, the Bulls is back. I said the Bulls is back.
GM, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're talking about some of the key catalysts that have appeared in the market here over the last 48 hours, I would suggest. So quite a few things that are really starting to heat up. We got Bitcoin also ticking up off the back of one of those catalysts today. So let's just jump into what's going on here. And if you do enjoy this content, please subscribe to the channel. So we'll start off here with BTC. You can see the highs from yesterday have been busted on through here as we've had catalyst number one come to fruition, CPI data. So the macro headwinds are starting to alleviate somewhat. So we had CPI come in, it's come in bang on where the expectations were, slightly down on some readings as well, which is pretty damn good. CPI falls to 3.4%. This, of course, gives the Fed some runway to start reducing the interest rates. And of course, with the tinfoil hat on as well, it's an election cycle. You want markets to be pumping, people to feel the wealth effect. If you have a lot of austerity, people feeling miserable, you're not going to get voted back in. So you can see this is part of the plan for the US government as well, the current incumbents. 15-minute charts showing us here the kind of move. So CPI data comes in, the DXY drops, i.e. the dollar strength goes down, BTC pumps, S&P 500 pumps. So these are the kind of things that if you were trying to win an election, you probably want to see. So this has moved us quite a bit away from the lows down here. This was obviously the area we did not want to revisit because another touchdown here could have been quite bad, to be honest with you. But we have held, and we've put in a couple of days here of higher lows. And now today at 64,200 as we're filming here, looks pretty decent. And looking at some of the Crown analysis from this week, he was talking about if we can break above yesterday's high, we're on a path towards 66K region from there. So we'll take things as they come, but CPI is the catalyst number one, the kind of macro headwinds. I think a lot of the market was a bit jittery around this, so this coming in favor is definitely bullish. Let's move on to catalyst number two. So this is the return of Roaring Kitty. So if you've seen the movie Dumb Money, or you were around last market cycle with AMC, GameStop, and the whole shenanigans around that, trying to blow up those huge funds who were shorting those stocks to oblivion, well, you will know about this. And if you haven't seen the movie Dumb Money with Paul Dano, it is really good. It will take you through exactly what happened during that 2021 absolute mayhem in the markets back then, and he does a really good job of actually depicting the character of Roaring Kitty here. Now, why is this of interest? Well, he has come back and he's just started tweeting random movie clips, and this one is from Braveheart. Instead of freedom, we've got GameStop being shouted out. This is pretty damn funny, and this is enough, apparently, his return to social media and just posting these clips. This is enough to really spook people. And this is Jay Clayton here, formerly of the SEC here, essentially was the one replaced by Gary Gensler. And so just try and absorb this, the times in which we live, a guy who had an impact last market cycle has just returned to social media, not being like too specific. Of course, we saw GameStop running across the titles at the bottom of that one, but he's just come back and started memeing and GME is pumping like mad. GME is on an absolute tear here. Listen to this.
Sellers didn't learn their lesson last time around. Second of all, retail investors are back with a vengeance, but you can't really call this investing either. These are massive swings. As a former SEC chair, what do you think when you look at all of this?
Well, it bothers me. It bothers me on many levels. I think your last guest got it right. It's a lot closer to gambling than it is to trading, and it's certainly not investing.
So he's annoyed that the free market has decided to pump these shitty stocks in GME and AMC. But the fact is, if we can operate in a free market, we should be able to pump these coins. And that is exactly what's happened. So pretty crazy to see. And this has kind of brought about what I think is a real big moment in the market, because it reinvigorates people to have this kind of bullish catalyst, this real free spirit, and just YOLO meme stocks, meme coins off the back of this, I believe will do crazy, crazy numbers. I can't really see a situation where we don't have one of those ridiculous runs where you've got the coins in the meme category just going up huge digits day after day. Like, we have this at the end of a market cycle, but we're seeing this kind of distribution of some things not performing at all, other things are performing. I believe you will see the crypto gains in the meme coins continue. Now, what's super interesting, you have the likes of Andrew Tate talking about GME, and now you have Dave Portnoy also on here tearing them a new one as well. So the fact that the stock is being halted because it's going up too much and blowing out the shorts, just listen to this.
Shit, bullshit. Bullshit. Why is it halted? I said it when we did this. They don't halt you when you're losing. I've lost so much money and I'm begging. Hey, Ken Griffin. Hey, Vlad. Halt it when I'm losing. They only halt it when you're winning. That's why the game is rigged. That's why me and Roaring Kitty co-starred together.
So as he's pointing out, the game is indeed rigged. And you're seeing that all over the shop. Even the CPI data, there's probably been mad adjustments to the figures within that. They revised the March numbers to make them even better. Everything is rigged. Everything is a meme at this point. So GME, I think, is up to like $55 earlier today as I was checking in. But GME short sales volume has surpassed the 2021 January sneeze. And this is just blowing that out the water. And the next chart here, because this guy is calling for all-time high, but it's not all-time high. The wick on GME, all-time high 2021, $120, up about $56 this morning. But that is the kind of picture of what's going on here. And this is super interesting when you look at this data here. So this is back in 2021, the GME pump here on the left-hand side, where it just goes up like a skyscraper. At the same time, this is the total altcoin. So all the altcoins, their market cap in this blue box here. At the same time, this happened on the left-hand side. So this goes up. Altcoins have this kind of breakout during the same period, and then they full send. And now we just had this pump here, 2024 GME, and then this is where we are for altcoins right about now. So could history potentially repeat or rhyme? I think it could do, because this is that kind of animal spirit. They can't halt the trading on Solana meme coins or Solana shitcoins, but they can do in traditional markets. And I think just the fact that if meme stocks are pumping like crazy, I think we're going to see something crazy in meme coins. And some also posted this one around Doge, because Doge was here. This is the Giga Rally in Doge, as he's calling it. This actual circle is where GME topped out. So GME had topped and then Doge goes on a run. So what this is showing is a potential rotation from traditional markets, meme stock investors, so people who are willing to punt big on memes, but in the TradFi sense, there seemed to be then a rollover into the crypto markets. So I can see this happening and this playing out. This is GME on Solana. I did take a good look through some of the holders on here this morning, the top holders. Some of them are up gargantuan amounts. This has gone up, I think, like 100x in a few days. So do be aware if you are to buy this. There's a lot of people with a lot of supply and they are selling into people here. So whether or not this continues or not, I don't really know. I'm not too confident in that. But I do think the blue chip kind of memes that are currently on Sol, the likes of your Popcats here, the likes of your Whiff here at $3, those kind of things I think are very safe bets in the market. Let's just see what is going on here on CoinGecko. So we've got green across the boards. Let's see the biggest winners. We're seeing the likes of Arweave, Bittenza, Stacks, Floki, Render, Fetch, a little bit of meme action, but a lot of AI in there. So AI doing well. So it seems that we might be back in the old swing of things. When the market was trending earlier in the year, we had memes run, AI run, memes run, AI run, and that was the back and forth. So super interesting to see if that does continue from here. But let's move on to catalyst number 3. So the final catalyst is the politicization, bit of a mouthful, of crypto. Listen to this guy who absolutely mogs in with the Pit Vipers here at Trump's recent speech.
Thank you for the statement. Yeah, with the goggles on.
A lot of the smartest people in crypto are moving their businesses out of the U.S. because they're scared of the U.S.'s regulations.
Because of the hostility.
Correct.
Yeah, crypto is moving out of the U.S. because of hostility toward crypto.
Correct. So what are you going to do to stop it?
Well, we'll stop it because I don't want that. I want that. If we're going to embrace it, we have to let them be here.
Yes, sir.
So Trump has come out with numerous statements backing up crypto. So there is another clip of him where he actually states, if you want to vote for crypto, you vote for Trump. And you can see the lines being drawn in the sand here. You have, of course, the current incumbents who do not like crypto whatsoever. They've made that abundantly clear. And then you have Trump coming in and being pro-crypto. So if that is part of your reasoning for voting this election cycle, you know where to vote. But Trump and Biden are now due to have 2 debates. So Trump accepts Biden's challenge. We'll show you Biden's challenge in just a second. Pretty damn funny. Trump has quickly replied to this. I am ready and willing to debate Crooked Joe at the 2 proposed times in June and September. I would strongly recommend more than 2 debates, and for excitement purposes, a very large venue. So these 2 are already going at it, and we have a first debate coming up in June. So a few weeks out from that. Just listen to this from Bowden here.
Donald Trump lost 2 debates to me in 2020. Since then, he hadn't shown up for debate. Now he's acting like he wants to debate me again. Well, make my day, pal. I'll even do it twice. So let's pick the dates, Donald. I hear you're free on Wednesdays. Donald Trump.
In all fairness, he's done him there. So this is going to be hilarious. This is going to mean, of course, Bowden's going to be putting in some big candles here. Let's have a little look at Bowden. Big reversal coming in for Joe Bowden here. The meme coin, it was down to like 22 cents yesterday, and now it's up to 33 cents. So hopefully putting in a reversal here, and this could be a good play for this taking place over the next few months. But overall, what we're seeing is we have 3 catalysts. We have macro headwinds, which they're kind of massaging to ensure good outcome politically. Secondly, we have the return of Roaring Kitty and that kind of animal spirit for meme stocks, and what I think will be a huge meme movement in crypto. And then third, we have the actual politicization of the vote itself. Pro-crypto, vote Trump. You're anti-crypto, you vote Biden. As simple as that. So super interesting to see where we are. But that is all from today's video. Hope you enjoyed this one. Subscribe if you're new. Peace.